There's a big push to try to protect New Yorkers from mail theft. Take a look at your screen. This happened in Maspeth, Queens. You can see thieves stealing entire bags of mail, finding checks and then forging them and cashing them. This is a growing concern. Last year, the U.S. Postal Service reported more than 38,000 incidents of mail theft. In the first half of this year, we're on pace to eclipse that mark, already at more than 25,000 incidents. And how to protect yourself. Here's NJ Burkett.
Right here, key, opens it, puts it in the car, hops in, drives away.
Whole thing takes
20 seconds.
Joe Croce says it was infuriating watching the same thieves open up his neighborhood postal relay box and make off with huge bags of mail, credit cards, bank statements, government checks, you name it.
right out here in broad daylight.
In broad daylight every time. I couldn't believe it at first, and then you start to believe it after the 10th time that, you know, just keeps happening.
Mail theft is exploding here in New York City and across the nation. In the past 5 years, more than 1,000 people have been arrested nationwide. But that's just the tip of the iceberg.
We knew we could not arrest our way out of this problem.
Postal inspectors are sounding the alarm. Congresswoman Grace Meng says it's becoming epidemic in parts of Queens, where thieves are stealing keys from letter carriers and using the keys to open the green relay boxes before the letters can be delivered to people's homes.
This is a new way that the mail thieves have been targeting the theft.
Two people pull up in a car, they go to the box, open it with their own key. It's one big bag in the box, and they take it, get in the car, and they're gone in no time. They come on a Friday, that's when people get their checks. They'll come after a holiday.
It's happening everywhere.
Everywhere.
Authorities say you should check your mailbox regularly and send mail from the post office if possible. Avoid mailing checks and try to conduct your financial transactions online. Report suspicious activity to the local post office, where it can be referred to federal postal inspectors.
What bothers me more than anything is that through all the phone calls I had to make, I called the local police department too, but like I said, this is a federal crime. So postal inspectors are the ones who take care of this, which they did.
Joe says it took several weeks before the two men who stole his mail and his neighbor's mail were arrested. If convicted, they could face up to 5 years in prison. In Maspeth, Queens, NJ Burkett, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
That's very frustrating. Look at this video where an entire Canadian town is being evacuated because of wildfires. The town of Yellowknife will begin the evacuations of more than 19,000 residents. And right now there are currently 230 fires raging in the country's northwest territories. The dense smoke now wafting south, prompting air quality alerts right here in the U.S. And it sounds like deja vu.
Yeah.
All these fires up there.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't see anything like that.
Really not going to be a huge issue for us, but like you mentioned, those air quality alerts out for portions of Minnesota and Iowa. Here's a look at that smoke forecast. That's really going to impact them later on today. But for us, though, that thickest smoke, that will stay off to the west. For us, we will just have some of that